You all are our children. We love you all. Today you all made us especially happy because of your outpouring love. మా పెళ్ళయి 50 సంవత్సరాలైనా ఐ ఫీల్ దట్ ఇట్స్ ఓన్లీ ఐ డోంట్ నో వేర్ ద 50 సంవత్సరాలు ఎటుపోయినాయి అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే పెళ్ళి కాకముందే మేము ప్రభువుని తెలుసుకున్నాం. పెళ్ళయి మా హనీమూన్ కూడా ఒక ఫెయిత్ హోమ్. మా ఇంట్లో ఆల్వేస్ సేవే. ప్రతిదినం కూడా ఎవరో ఒకరు ఏదో ఒక కష్టంలోనో నష్టంలోనో ఇరుకులోనో ఇబ్బందిలోనో ఉన్నవారు, లేకపోతే ప్రభుని తెలుసుకోవాలని వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఎన్నో సంగతులు. నేను వెనక్కి తిరిగి చూస్తే ఒక్కరోజు కూడా ఖాళీ లేదు. కనుక మా 50 సంవత్సరాలు కూడా ఊరికే అయిపోయాయి. దెబ్బలాటలు లేవు, విసుక్కోవటం లేదు, కసుక్కోవటం లేదు. ముఖ్యంగా ఒకవేళ ఏమన్నా జరిగితే అది నా వల్లనే జరిగేది. నేను వెంటనే సారీ చెప్తాను. అంకుల్ ఏమంటారంటే నీ సారీకి అసలు విలువ లేదు. అట్లా దట్స్ హౌ ఇట్ హ్యాపెన్. దేవుడికి ఎన్నో స్తుతులు స్తోత్రాలు చెల్లిస్తున్నాం. ఎందుకంటే ఆయన ఆధిపత్యంలో ఇంతవరకు వచ్చాం. 50 సంవత్సరాలు కూడా 50 నిమిషాలేమో, ఒక్క నిమిషమేమో జీవితంలో ఒక్క నిమిషం కూడా ఖాళీ లేకుండా పనిచేసే కనుక దేవుని స్తుతిస్తున్నాం. గాడ్ బ్లెస్ యు ఆల్.
For the sake of those who do not understand Telugu, I think there are few people who do not understand Telugu. First and foremost, I want to thank the Lord for His grace, for saving sinners like us. That's why I give my thanks first to God. Then I want to thank my wife for supporting me all the way. See, when I was 52, I had to resign my job. Today I'm 86, 34 years. I did not have a job. But she faithfully took care of the family, faithfully supported me in the ministry. I think it was God's doing. As a doctor, I was doing the ministry, but in a limited way. But once I resigned my job in 52, and God slowly brought me into full-time ministry, took me around the world, and I don't regret at all. And God has given several promises. My grace is sufficient for you is one of the promises He has given. I'll instruct you and teach you. I'll teach you and instruct you in the way you should go, and I'll guide you with my own eye. That is Psalm 34:8. God has led me by holding my hand around the world. And one of the promises He has given me also is from the book of Joel. I will restore the years that the locust had eaten. So during these 34 years, God has wonderfully, though I do not deserve, by His grace and through the praise of all of you, and my life, my wife's life, my family life, I can sum it up in 2 words: the grace of God and the praise of the saints. And I'm thankful to God for my children, my 2 daughters, Esther and Joanna, our son-in-laws, Dr. Solomon, Sudhakar Kuchpuri and Shanja, and our grandchildren, Benjamin, Jordan and Henry. But so grateful to God for our children and our grandchildren. And my prayer and my request to all of you is for me to see my children and grandchildren serve the Lord all the days of their lives. So you make it a matter of prayer. You make it a matter of prayer to pray for my children and grandchildren, and pray for us that would be faithful till the very end. And again, I want to thank this church, all the elders in the church, Pastor Ravi, Sunil, Kiran, and Rajesh, Vinay, and every one of them, Victor, Grace, Vasanta, Vandana, Vijay, so many of them. I pray for each and every one of you, every day by the grace of God. I pray for every member in this church by the grace of God. So we love you all. Thank you for your outpouring of your love for me and for Aunty and for our family. And let us together win many for Christ. That should be our goal. We should not just be satisfied with this fellowship. We need, by the grace of God, several fellowships were started by the grace of God through this fellowship. And my desire is to see many more started. And so together, let us plant churches locally, nationally, and globally as well. And I want to especially thank every member in this church because they have worked so hard. They treat us like their own parents. We don't, drive anymore. Kiran came and picked us up and brought us here. We get rides, and whenever we need help, they are there. So God has given so many children and so many grandchildren. So I'm grateful to God, grateful to each and every one of you. I may not mention the name, but God knows because I pray for all of you. And one family came all the way from North Carolina. We call him Little Kiran. We have two Kirans. They drove all the way from North Carolina to be a part of this one. They were here also for the birthday. So that's how much they love us. And we love them too, the same way. So it's God who is orchestrating all these things. So ultimately the bottom line is He receives all honor, glory and praise for all of our lives, especially for me and Aunty to be with us all these 50 years in ups and downs, in thick times and thick times, in good times and in hard times. God has been with us and guided us this far. Again, I thank God for His grace and thank all of you for your prayers. Continue to pray, and we want to serve until the very last breath. We want to serve God. And again, pray that my children and grandchildren would follow suit. God bless you all.
Thank you. If you could rise to your feet, we'll just pray for Aunty and Uncle and then break for lunch. Also, like I was trying to, we do this together. Would you please stretch your hand towards this lovely couple that God has given to us as leaders? Don't feel shy. We are all joining together in prayer. If you could just also bless this couple together. Any God's servants here? Pastor all the pastors, if you could just step out and just be part of them. Yeah, would you come please? Uncle Mirkota, all the elders who are here.